We're live, baby.
Okay, welcome to week 14, live from the lounge, the final recap of the year. I can't believe that fantasy football regular season is coming to an end. First, I want to give a shout out to number one, number two fan, Lisa Grayson. Hopefully one of you two is watching. And my co-host, BJ.
Howdy as always.
Howdy as always, he says. Yes, so this is the final week. Week 14, the regular season is over.
It's frustrating.
It is.
I just love playing with it. Everybody here. So it sucks when half the the league's gone.
It just seemed like it went so fast.
Way too fast.
Right. It did, and it's now playoff time. But in order to get to the playoffs, we got to get through week 14. It was an interesting week 14. We need to start out with obviously yours truly. Sherman's March, needing a victory over Sophie's Choice with an attempt at the first round bye.
Should have called it Sherman's Stumble.
Oh, yes, the Sherman Stumble. Because Sherman did stumble. Sophie's Choice takes him down 123-81. Oh, man. And okay. So, the elephant in the room, I guess what it is. So, yes, I did say last week, I said if you did not put in a complete lineup, that you would not be invited back next year. And I'm a man of my word.
Get out!
And I've been called out because Nico Collins was in my lineup. And Nico Collins, I guess, was ruled out. I don't know. Over the weekend, he was ruled out. So he was not active, and I had him in my lineup. So I am not going to invite myself back next year.
I'll invite you back.
No, exactly. Right.
I'll invite you back.
Right. I'll still run the league. Again, I'm a man of my word.
I was called out. A replacement? That's not good.
I was called out on more than one occasion here. So, yes, if you want to invite me back, I will come back. But I am a man of my words. All right, let's start with the victor here. Sophie's Choice, Josh Allen, 22 points. He struggled for the first half, but he came alive. Stevenson last night, banged up. 3 points out of him. Joe Mixon, though, 12.6 points. Jamar Chase.
You ain't stopping that guy, man.
I'm looking across because I had T. Higgins. And we'll talk about Higgins here in a second. 28 points out of Chase. He's got nobody else to throw to now. Waddle, 5.1. Freiermuth, he got in the end zone, 12.3. Zeke Elliott, 17. Ravens D, 11, not the number one, though. Nick Folk, 11, 123, enough to beat me at 81.78. Frankly, I got most of it from Jalen Hurts, 34 points. It. I think for 4 touchdowns, three or 4 touchdowns.
Oh, it was ridiculous.
Right. Yeah, it was the Giants. Najee Harris, 13 points. Singletary, big disappointment, 5.3. Okay, so T. Higgins, no points, but he was a late scratch. I guess he got hurt in the pregame warm-up.
Yep, hurt his hamstring in pregame.
Right. So nobody knew that. Certainly not me. Let's see. So Goose got to him. Deloche, he was active.
Deloche was a douche.
Right. 0 points out of him last night. Kelsey, 11.1, and my inactive Nico Collins. I'm not complaining here. I was 14. Week 14. I'm dealing with bye weeks. Crazy.
Yeah.
49ers D 9. Tyler Bass 9. 81 points. Not going to do it. So I needed to win. You needed to lose, which you didn't, in order for me to get the bye. So I think we'll get to the standings, but I think I finished 4th. Sophie's Choice, you get the victor there. You grabbed that 6th spot. So you are
locked it up.
That 6th seed. All right, let's see. Now an irrelevant game, but Southside Strangers versus Belichick's Hoodies, they needed me to win. They did what they needed to do. They did win with the 135 over Southside, 70 points.
And I'm sure Todd and Evan were one of the ones that kind of called you out on that.
I won't say anything. It's not like they had anything.
Good for you.
Justin Herbert, 21 points. McCaffrey, man, 29 points out of him.
Beast in San Francisco.
Yeah.
Beast.
I'm pronouncing this right. Zonovan Knight.
Close enough.
Yep, running back there.
They call him Bam.
15.7, that Jets running back. CeeDee Lamb, 8 points. Keenan Allen, 21 points.
Yeah, dang.
Yep, Dalton Schultz, 14. Travis Homer, 5.4. Bengals D, 7. And Carlson, 12 points. Southside, I don't know here. Tua, 14 points. Kareem Hunt, 3.2. Michael Boone, 4.9. Wilson, 13.8.
It's tough.
Yeah, Devontae.
It's tough.
Devontae, though, off day 2, 10 points. Njoku, though, 18.7. Your stud. DJ Moore, 0.6. Steelers D, 3.
DJ Moore, 0.6, and they won 30-24. Ain't that some shit?
I mean, that had to have been. I don't even know what 0.6 gets you in a PPR.
Minus 4 yards and a catch.
Okay, there you go. Graham Gano, 2. 70 points. Why couldn't I have been playing Southside?
Just know the pain is over, my friend.
Yes, the pain is over. So you finish your season 2-12. Belichick's hoodies 8-6. I believe that's 7 seed, which doesn't get you a playoff. Another big game here. Goondock Goonies versus Pottstown. Goondocks needed the victory to get that 2nd seed and that bye week. He got it, 124.4 to Pottstown's 90.8. Slinging Kirk Cousins, 29 points.
In a loss.
Yeah, in a loss.
425 yards passing, and you lose.
They cost me money, too.
Why would you bet that game? Oh, my God.
It seemed like a trap game.
It was. Total trap game.
I trapped right into it. Tony Pollard, 22 points. Dalvin Cook, 8.6. Stephon Diggs, 6.7. A.J. Brown, 17 points. Hey, you got a hell of a quarterback there in Philadelphia.
Yes, sir.
T.J. Hawkinson, 11.7. Deontay Johnson, a waiver wire. Was he a waiver wire?
I did pick him up on the waiver wire a couple weeks ago.
Oh, my God.
Nice waiver wire pickup for Terry McLaurin on his bye.
14
Week 14.
Yeah, 14.2. Cowboys D, 4. Justin Tucker, 11.
Cowboys D4. They played Houston. This should have been slam dunk player of the week.
Dallas could have lost that game.
No kidding.
Very, very
98-yard drive in the fourth quarter? Come on.
So let's see. Goondock Goonies, 124. Pottstown, where you got 90 points. You got that from Geno Smith, though. Holy shit. Sorry, I don't normally curse on the show, but Geno Smith, 26.5. ETN, 3.2.
That hurt him.
Yeah.
ETN was going off, and he just stopped the last 2 weeks.
Right. Foreman, 8.5. Gabe Davis, 6. Cooper, 6. Deluche, 7.2. DK Metcalf, 18. And Jets D, 9, with Myers getting you 6. 90 points. So, Pottstown, you finish the season at 7-7. Goondock Goonies, you finish at 10-4 and get the 2 seed.
2 seed. I'll take the 2 seed all day long.
All right, let's go to Coltrane running over Miller time, big time. It's 165 and the high score of the week. Shocker,
yes, sir.
Coltrane.
Big surprise.
Coltrane's 165. He got that from Pat Mahomes, 25 points. Derrick Henry, 20. Nick Chubb, 8.4. Let's see, Tyreek Hill, 24 points. Tyler Lockett, 17. Evan Ingram.
What?
39 points out of Evan Ingram. Man, that is just insane, man. That is a fantasy player you don't drop. 39 points.
Yeah, except that next week I'll have 1.7.
Devonta Smith, 17 points. Raiders D, 9. McPherson, 4. Miller time, what can I say here? Joe Burrows, 20 points. Cam Akers, 9. Josh Jacobs, 19.4. Debo Samuel, 14.
He got hurt, too.
Yeah, and he's out, I think.
Yeah, he tore his ACL.
Right,
Done for the year.
Yep. Corey Davis, 2.5. Hey, there's one positive to not making the playoffs. You know, player gets hurt. And
yeah,
you don't need to worry about it.
Man, you don't have to worry.
Knox, 14 points. No points out of Damian Harris. -6 out of Vikings D.
Oh, man.
McManus, 4 points, 78. So Ron Miller, you finished 5-9. Coltrane, 10-4. And that number 1 seed.
He earned it.
Yes.
He earned it. No
Congratulations,
doubt about it.
Coltrane.
Well done, sir.
Yes. Oh, man. Look at this. Look at this battle. I didn't even realize how close it was. Bird's Nest versus PB&J. The Bird's Nest, 84 points with the victory over PB&J, 82. Oh,
it's been a tough year for Paul and Jimmy.
Yes, couldn't buy their third victory. Bird's Nest, Trevor Lawrence, 39 points. And that was basically it. I could stop there. It was
yeah, you're really good.
James Cook, 2.5. Ty Johnson, nada. Mike Evans, 8.4. Christian Kirk, 9.5. Higbee, 3 points. Kittle, 6.
And you won.
Yeah.
And you won.
Eagles D, 9. Greg Joseph, 6. All right, PB&J, Kyler Murray. Well, that's
your
need I
killer.
say no more.
Yeah.
He got hurt third play of the game. He got .66. Let's see. Swift, 6.9. Latavius Murray, 6.1. Thielen, 19.5. DeAndre Hopkins, 12.9. Thank you, DeAndre. He helped me out in the league I share with Jay and Ron. Tyler Conklin, 7.8. Joshua Palmer, 9.3. And the Patriots D, 19 points. Position player, I think it's your first one, maybe your second one, but hey, congratulations, PB&J.
They may have gotten a loss, but they made some money.
Right. $50. We're going to go to the highlight reel. Let's see here. This is going to be... I queued up. You know what? The last show of the year, and I screw up the cue. Let me see if I can fix it here. I don't think I
had it ready for you.
Oh, wait. No, this isn't it. Well, this will be a highlight. We'll go there anyway.
And it's broken up. What a good play made by Jack Jones. 4 or 5 ball games since that Chicago Bears game that we called. The teams have had a hard time running the football against them. Here's a sack.
They were relentless against
Yeah,
this.
we had the touchdown queued up. Well, is this the pass to Hopkins?
No.
No, this isn't it. This is just another good defensive play.
It's after this play, actually.
That's all right. Anyway. So
it's our first rodeo, everybody. Yeah. Just bear with us.
Last show of the year, I can screw up a cue. All right, so yes, Patriots.
Can't hold anything back now.
Yes, 19 points. Ryan Suckup, no points out of him.
Didn't matter. You got $50. Way to go, Paulie and Jimmy.
Tampa Bay. Yes, that is a great consolation prize. $50. All right, and let's finally go over G5 versus War Pigs. This is a big game, although it didn't turn out to be anything that needed to decide a playoff.
It decided seeding. That's what it
did decide seeding. So War Pigs 139, G5's 121. War Pigs, you got that with Jared Goff, 32 points.
Masterful day.
Austin Eckler,
college team.
Yeah, I mean, War Pigs is. I mean, even right now, just looking at this, he had some big numbers here. Yeah. Austin Eckler, 24 points. James Conner, 23. Armand Rod St. Brown, 13. Gallup, 6. Mark Andrews, 3.7. Juju got you 22 points. Cardinals, D3. And Harrison Butker, 11. G5, respectable 121. But Huntley, I mean...
Got hurt.
Yeah.
Got hurt. Ravens were down to their third quarterback.
6 points out of him. Barkley, off day, 6 points. Well,
Barkley's had an off month.
Giants had an off day there. Pacheco, I got it right.
Yeah, buddy.
12.3. Justin Jefferson,
just
33.
A monster.
Right.
Broke the Vikings single game yardage record.
Right. I can only hope he gets hurt this week.
212 yards receiving.
Let's see. Mike Williams, 23.6. Hunter Henry, 10. Jeff Wilson Jr., 2.6. Chiefs D almost got you that high score at 15 points. Brett Maher got you 11. So G5, you finish at 9-5, and I believe the 5th seed.
Yes.
War Pigs, you finish at 10-4, and I believe you are the 3rd seed, which we will go over. We're going to go over the standings right now. So that is the final week 14. That is basically our end of our regular season. Let's go over the final standings now. We have at the number 1 seed is going to be Danny Cole. I don't know. Let's see. I'm having.
It's all right.
Leave it to the last game.
He's having technical difficulties, ladies and gentlemen.
I'll get there. Let's see if the standings load. Yes, they loaded. All right, Coltrane, number 1 seed, 10-4. Goondock Goonies, same record, but you get 2nd seed because of points for 10-4. War Pig, same 10-4. You are the 3rd seed. Yours truly at 9-5 at the 4th seed. Also 9-5 at the 5th seed is G5, Big Players. And that final 6th seed, Sophie's Choice, wrapped it up with that victory over me this week. Let's see here. Then we got the Belichick's Hoodies finished at the same 8-6, but without the points for, they moved out of the playoffs. Pottstown at 7-7. Miller Time 5-9. Bird's Nest at 4-10. Southside Strangers 2-12, and PB&J at last place, 2-12.
It's been a fun year, everybody.
No, it has been.
It's been a great year.
Not just because I'm in the playoffs. It's been a fun year.
Yeah, it's been when you have competition that close all the way up to the last game of the year.
100%.
So much fun.
But now we have the playoffs. And let me just want to make just one announcement here. Everybody, I think, has been in this league. Well, we might have one newcomer, but he's in the playoffs. So the waivers now are shut off if you are not in the playoffs. So if you're in that bottom 6, do not pick up a player. It is irrelevant. There is no more high score. There's nothing more to play for. Certainly, you can put in your team. And try to have a full team, but just don't use the waiver. We're using the waivers for everybody that is in the playoffs. So if you have any questions on that, you can text me offline. So, round 1.
Big matchups, man. Holy cow. So what we're going to do here is we're going to go round 1 with the matchups, and we're going to project the second round and third round and kind of see if we can project a winner here. So
I'm going to let you project.
All right. I'll project. I don't mind.
Nope, that's fine. I'm going to sit here and just tell you what it is.
All right.
Right now.
Do it.
We have G5, Big Dig players, facing Sherman's March in the first round of the playoffs.
This game, I think by the time everybody kind of fixes their lineups, it's going to be a 5-point spread. This game's going to come down to, the last game of the night. I hate to say this, but I'm going to take Sherman's March.
Oh!
I am. I'm going to take Sherman's March in this matchup.
That is awesome to hear. I got to watch an ad here, but we will go over because I can see through the ad. Yeah. So we have Tom Brady right now in G5's lineup facing Jalen Hurts.
And that's pretty much the answer right there.
Well,
Jalen Hurts, against Dallas.
I'll let you comment.
Are they playing Dallas?
Let's see. They are playing Chicago.
Against the 28th ranked defense. Yeah. I think Jalen Hurts puts up about 35 points, and that's going to be your difference.
Okay.
I think the rest of the way, it's pretty even.
I'll take it. Right, because then we got Saquon Barkley. And again, this is current lineups.
Right, exactly.
Saquon Barkley facing Najee Harris. I got to give Barkley the edge on that.
Najee Harris has been playing great the last couple weeks.
I wouldn't use the word great, but okay.
He's been better.
Pacheco, Devin Singletary, we were talking before the show. He's,
That's even.
They're not playing him. Then we have the Justin Jefferson show.
I mean, he's a monster. Man.
Right now, I got him matched up against Pittman. Then we got Mike Williams for G5 versus, as of now, T. Higgins. Because T. Higgins dealing with an injury. Now, that could change everything. I mean, that to me, I'll be following T. Higgins' injury report all week. Whether he practices, doesn't practice. Tight ends. Hunter Henry versus Travis Kelce. And I just think we all agree Kelce will have the edge over Henry.
Correct.
Jeff Wilson, again, this is early. He's got other players he can put in, Junior over Alan Lazard. And
I think he's going to sub him out. Right. So he'll get a little bit more points there, too.
Chiefs D versus 49ers D.
That's a no-brainer.
Both potentially could.
San Francisco's defense is the best defense in the league.
All right. We'll go to Brett Maher versus Tyler Bass.
That's pretty even.
We'll call that even. Yeah, all right. So this is a big matchup. I mean, not that I didn't,
hey man, it's my opinion, and I think you have the edge. Not a very big edge.
No,
it's a razor's edge.
It's gonna be a stressful Sunday.
Yes,
I'm gonna lock myself in a room. I might even just rent a hotel somewhere. Nobody around me.
Leave me alone.
All right, so that is the
first matchup.
Right, one of two games. The second game, the red hot Sophie's Choice.
Oh my God.
Facing War Pigs. Early lineup. I mean, right now it's pretty damn close. You got 132 to 120, so you're talking about 12 points, and obviously lineups are not set.
Right.
Sophie's Choice. Josh Allen quarterback against Jared Goff. Not against, but obviously War Pig having Jared Goff.
And Jared Goff, last 6 weeks, one of the best quarterbacks in the league.
Right, 100%. Josh Allen has
obviously one of the best quarterbacks.
Well, he is.
He's got the edge. Josh Allen's definitely got the edge.
But I got him in another league, and I've been following him, and it's been rough. I mean, it started out very slow on Sunday.
Yes,
very worried. Stevenson, running back there for Sophie's Choice.
Questionable.
He got banged up. Early in War Pig's running back slot is Austin Eckler.
Right, stud.
Right, 100%.
Stud.
But speaking of studs, going back to Sophie's Choice, Joe Mixon. This guy, he scored 5 touchdowns in a game, right? Didn't he?
4
or 5? 5.
Yeah, I think he got high position player for that too, if I'm not mistaken.
I don't think it was. I think I got a text from Gavin that week saying, why couldn't it?
Yeah, that's true. That might have been.
Versus James Conner, who last night he put up, he had 20 points.
And you're going to have a backup quarterback, so you know they're running the ball.
That's true. Kyler Murray going out. That's tough. All right, now, here's the thing. Jamar Chase seems to be the only guy right now that Burrows can throw to.
Everybody's hurt. But Amon-Ra St. Brown, underrated, and he's got the connection with Jared Goff.
Okay.
So that's double points.
Yep.
They get touchdowns, that's double points. So War Pigs can stay in it if Amon-Ra St. Brown has a big day.
It's gonna be a hell of a week. And we got Saturday games.
Yeah.
Right.
Don't forget Saturday games, guys.
Right. Well, I'm sure if you're in the playoffs, you're not going to
forget.
But
I'm
that's
sure
great.
you know. But
I love Saturday because,
it's all weekend.
Right.
Saturday, Sunday, Monday.
Yep. Love it. Okay. Jalen Waddle there. Sophie's Choice is second receiver. I'm sorry. Jalen Waddle, right. Second receiver, Sophie's Choice. Michael Gallup right now, early in for the War Pigs there in Dallas. You could call it. I don't know. I would say that's a wash, but
I think Jalen Waddle's got the advantage there. Okay. Yeah, especially I think they're playing Buffalo in Buffalo. Yeah, that's going to be a tough matchup for Jalen Waddle.
Right.
Dallas is playing.
They're playing Jacksonville.
Yeah, that's going to be pass happy. So it could be a wash.
It's going to be. It's going to be a crazy Sunday, or a crazy Saturday, crazy Sunday, crazy Monday. Freiermuth, who got in the end zone as the tight end there, Sophie's Choice. Mark Andrews, who's been really struggling here the past few weeks.
He's got nobody throwing the ball.
Well, that's true.
And
is that third string now in Baltimore?
Yeah, they're hurting.
All right. Right now, currently in the flex is Zeke Elliott there, Sophie's Choice versus the flex if War Pigs Juju. Right. Because that's a two-headed monster there in Dallas, so they split carries.
Tony Pollard seems to be getting the first half stuff, and Zeke seems to be getting the second half stuff.
But they've both been putting up points.
Oh, my God.
They're both. Like one guy's doing it and the other guy's not.
The Dallas running backs are putting up 40 points lately. It's crazy.
Then we got Ravens D versus Cardinals D.
Ravens defense has been playing a lot better, but I think they're playing Cincinnati, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, okay.
And, that offense is a whole different animal.
And Cardinals is playing Denver. Oh.
Well, Denver,
Russell Wilson, though.
Yeah, he's out. He's in concussion protocol.
Oh, that's right. He had that big old naga.
Yeah. So, right. I doubt Russell Wilson's going to play. But then you have Mark Rippon's kid, Brett Rippon.
Oh, yeah.
Coming in. And,
that's right.
Whoever has Jerry Jeudy, man. Jerry Jeudy became a monster overnight.
This guy, the NFL today, nothing. No fine, no suspension. You saw
for bumping the ref?
I've seen guys accidentally trip and bump into the ref and get thrown out of the game.
$10,000.
And then get fined and suspended.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. I think they dropped the ball there. Let's see. I appreciate his passion, but there's things you can't do, and that's one of the things. Ripped his helmet off. All right, and then finally Nick Folk, Butker. I'm going to call this a coin toss. Yeah, so right now, early projections, Sophie's Choice, 132. War Pigs, you are 120. But as you mentioned, this is going to get closer.
Yeah, this is going to get closer. I got Sophie's Choice. I got them eking them out.
Okay.
And margin of error, razor thin.
I'm not going to argue with you. I just got smacked by him. So I'm just happy I don't need to play some 2 weeks in a row.
I got beat by him.
So those are right. Those are your predictions. Now, again, I'm going to stay away from this. So you're going to tell us So if you're putting me and Sophie's Choice moving on,
correct.
Then where do you see this? Where do you see this? What's your final? Or you want to like?
So here's the way it would go. It would be Sophie's Choice against Coltrane.
Okay, right.
And then it would be Sherman's March against Goondocks.
Right. Okay.
So if that happens, the real Super Bowl or real first place is Danny Cole and Sophie's Choice. As I think whoever wins that game is going to go on to win the whole thing.
Okay.
That's my prediction. But I have Danny Cole beating Sophie's Choice by a point or two.
Okay.
You and I'm biased to myself.
It's too bad we don't do shows through the playoffs because that would be an interesting.
Oh yeah, I would love that.
I need to win this week for that even to
happen. Right, but again, I think that's going to be a toss-up. But I got to give myself the edge. I'm deep at wide receiver, and my tight end is comparable.
You're the second seed. And that's true. That reminded me of something. So I believe ESPN on the second round of the playoffs doesn't reseed properly. So if the guys,
so you'll fix it.
I'll fix it.
Okay,
right.
All right.
That happened one year, and it was called out. And they do it right the first round. But the second round, for some reason, I don't know if it randomized it, but we'll make sure it works.
Yeah.
One will play the 6 or however.
One will play the lowest seed, and
Correct.
I will play the highest seed.
Correct.
So, and if that comes down to you and I think it's me, and then I think it's me against Danny Cole, and I think Danny Cole is gonna kick my ass.
Oh, okay.
I don't foresee the championship game being close.
Okay, so you see Danny Cole winning it all.
I do.
I'm sure he'll be happy to hear that.
I hope he doesn't, but
I hope he doesn't either. I hope I do.
I'm a realist. I'm not. I'm an optimist. I don't know what the word I'm looking for here.
I don't either.
Me either.
Right.
Let's continue.
Right. Right. So that is it. We're not going to do another show. I know we did one last year, but again, you got guys in the playoffs.
Yeah.
The recaps are the recaps for the regular season, but I'm going to miss it.
Yeah,
we got 3 more weeks of fantasy football is basically what it comes down to.
Optimistic realist. That's what I wanted.
Hey,
got it.
Give him time. He's going to think of it. But I certainly want to thank. I want to thank BJ.
Thank you very much.
I want to thank everybody that's been in the league. It's really been a good time. Certainly, congratulations to everybody that's made the playoffs.
Yeah.
Good luck. Obviously, too. I'm not going anywhere just because I'm not doing a show. If you got any questions, just text me. So we are now. It's going to be this week, round 1. Buys have a bye. The following week will determine the championship.
Yeah.
Hey, good luck to everybody right now. All right, so let's sign off until next year.
Right. We look forward to the Draft Master 2000 coming back.
Right.
Making its third appearance.
Absolutely.
To everybody out there, good luck to everybody. It's been so much fun. It's nice to win money, but it's better just to play.
For sure.
What I mean?
Sure.
So thank you guys for all that.
All right, so we will see everybody next year at the draft. Have a good night, everybody.
All right. Good night.